course. So, I'm a graduating senior plant and soil science major at Tuskegee, but I'm originally from Charlotte, North Carolina. I have actually heard about this community like my freshman year, but I just never like got around to it. So the fact that I'm here, I'm just I'm so off. But like I said, this is my first time here, but I'm just very blessed to be in the presence of community and just good authentic energy, because honestly you don't get that a lot in the world, and it can be very cold, it can be very hard. So just to be here has been very healing for myself. I've been able to relax, get in the good vibes, and I'm just very blessed to meet all of you. So thank you for having me.
Peace and abundance, family. My name is Akintunde. I'm here with my beautiful daughter, Juliana. I'm also known as the Trap Doctor. I sell sea moss, 102 minerals, but my mission with it is to bridge the youth through music, arts, because we know our youth is, the majority of our youth is trapped in the so-called trap music. So that's why I somewhat chose the name, to somewhat grab their attention with the name and also pull them from the destructive music, the destructive culture that we've just been bound in for years, and just to lead them to a more healthier lifestyle through eating, through music, and etc. So I don't want to be long, but this is my first time here. I'm enjoying it, full of energy, full of life, and just to know the boundaries, the unlimited of what this can be, is just amazing and heart feeling. So I'm here to just take on, volunteer, and do whatever I can to lend a hand and just to help see these types of communities grow, because we're just, here lately, I've just been seeing communities like this just growing around, and especially this area here. And it just warms my heart to see communities like this, because we're gonna need places like this for years to come. So just to see foundations being started, just lets me know that my daughter will have a brighter future. So, peace.
I'm Reverend Jaquetta. I'm part of the Sister Circle collective that is Sister Iyabode, Mama Muja, Sister Audrey, Sister Karen. We all work together. And I got involved with Nature's Garden, I guess about 5 years ago now. And it has been a place for me to do the work that, whatever work was necessary to help get the community going, get Nature's Garden going. I was part of the, not the original vision, but I was part of the original visioning of the first festival. So I feel like I'm a part of this. Like it's a part of me, and I'm a part of Nature's Garden.
How do you share it with other people? How do you describe it?
When I tell people about Nature's Garden, it's kind of difficult because it's so much. I talk about the arts, and I talk about how everything we do is, as long as it's creative, is an art. And when we come here to the festival, we can see some of every expression of art, whether it's talking about being healthier, it's talking about being a stronger community, it's just musical expression, it's art.
So greetings again. I am Iyabode. I have been here since the beginning and before the beginning of this iteration, but I've watched Nature's Garden grow from a seed in the mind of Muja Shakir, a shared seed that so many of us have nurtured, and I look forward to continuing to grow that seed into the full manifestation of what she had in her mind's eye when she came. It is a place where dreams can come true. It is a place where people can gather in sacred space. It is a refuge of sorts in my mind. And I know that we're going to need spaces like that in the years to come. And I'm just honored to be able to be a part of creating a space where our people can feed mind, body, and spirit. I was born and raised here in Tuskegee, so this space, it's a hallowed ground, and this is a hallowed ground within a hallowed ground.
Hello, I'm Harold Higgins. Most people call me Snapper. I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, but I also live in this community. I volunteered here every now and then in the past, and I plan on getting back to that as well.
Hey everybody, I'm Candace. A lot of people call me Cando, Orange Look. We outside. I forgot the questions. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
And what's your experience with Nature's Garden?
Well, I met Mama Lucia on campus in undergrad, so we started doing Black Belt Deliberative Dialogues. And that, after joining and seeing what they were doing, I became like the co-president and spent a lot of time and energy in the space. So being able to engage the community in that way really brought me closer and closer to Lucia, even though we kind of disagreed on one of the ratchet daughters that she was talking about. But it's beautiful though, because iron sharpens iron, you know what I'm saying? She really, through those dialogues and through this space, because I even lived in the house at one point, there's a couple of us that matriculate through. But this is my home. I look at this like my home, and it's a place for me to, when I think of liberation, I think of it as a lifestyle. And I think of, you know, when I'm in Chicago, I'm like, man, I don't have to be caught up in this because I always have somewhere else to go. And I realize how having that makes me move different from the people that I'm around, and even, in a way, be a light and show people, like, you can leave. Like, you can always leave and go somewhere else. And this is a little nugget, like the little acorn that we got. This is one of the places that I carry with me everywhere that I go.
Greetings. I'm Ivory Keenan, and my experience with Nature's Garden, I started off as a volunteer. I've done a lot of volunteer work out here, and it's been an enlightening experience. I've learned a lot out here about myself, and you know, the times where I come out here and help out a little bit where I can, you know, this has been a feeling of helping to cultivate the land in whatever way I can help. It's been feeling like cultivating, you know, my inner self, the deepest parts of myself at the same time. And I've just been learning a whole lot about the healing arts. I feel like it's kind of catapulted me onto my healing journey and helping me to find my way, figure out what part I had to play in this whole scheme of things. So yeah, I can see the vision, and it's just beautiful seeing it come to life and everything manifesting, developing, and growing.
My name is Dan Swin. My connection with this magical place, it began with Baba Kufu. I migrated to Atlanta from Detroit, which is a divine connection I have with Mama Muta. And you guys too, right? Y'all went to elementary school with her. So. But when he brought me, told me about the place and the plans of Mama Muta wanted to do, I was intrigued because, you know, I have a family in Michigan that owned land at one time, and I know how important that is to connecting to the indigenous people, which is a divine connection to the earth. We was once trees, we was once insects, we was once every living thing that's here before we mutated into the consciousness of what they call a human being. And so coming down here for a meeting, I've been here, 3 times, this is my 3rd time. The first time was a committee meeting that I was allowed to sit in find my divine connection with Mama Muta. And then from there, building a personal relationship with her and finding even deeper her connection with my goddess mother, Mama Khalid. She told me how long that y'all go way back, and I was like, wow. So I said, let me call her now since she's over, Mama Khalid's over my house. So we called her, and she was like, you know Data too? And, you know, so it's just you know, I came here for the event, but I also came here for self-healing because of experiences that I've been honored to tap into with Nature's family, and discovered that my family, before even coming to Detroit, they came from Alabama. So it's just, and I'm steady growing and staying open to all the unlimited possibilities and imaginations that we all can imagine, that we can conceive, and the ones that we can imagine. So I'm open to that, and I thank Mama Muta for accepting and my energy and the love that she has for everyone and for humanity. Thank you.
This is a place and time where I knew that this was going to happen. Okay.
Tell me more.
You know, in Kemet, we used to use the owl as symbology, and I told a friend of mine that an owl, if you ever hear an owl say who, I says inwardly say me, me, me. Well, I told him that, and I says, well, in about a week, I said, you're going to see an owl. All right? And about a week passed, he came back with on his camera, and he had an owl sitting on his fence. And that confirmed in me, it came out of my mouth that it was going to happen. And that confirmed that it did happen. And now it gives me confidence. It gives me the authority to say whatever's happening here is going to happen. And it's going to take a little time, but it's going to happen in Tuskegee, the city of Tuskegee. It's going to happen here. I met Dr. Muja. My daughter was over here in Tuskegee, did 5 years, and Dr. Muja was her instructor. And I used to go in the graveyard. I used to sit in the back, and I used to talk to the ancestors. My daughter did not want to go to Tuskegee. She did not, because there's nothing here to do. She said, Daddy, please. And I did. I said, no, you're going to stay here. You're going to get an education, because there's nothing for you to do. And I used to sit there and ancestor, and I swear to, I hear voices say, you are the one who's going to make a change here in Tuskegee. And I said, why me? And guess what? I saw your face. Yeah. And I saw it came to pass. So I'm just saying it to let you know and let the folks here know. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're going to make it. We all going to make it. Because the country's imploding, and we need land. We need to come together. And it's going to happen. Those who are here are going to stick together, and those who are outside seeing us sticking together, who wants to come together. But there got to be a select few, because we got to be careful. So that's all I have to say.
Okay, thank you.